Okay, cool. All right, now let's jump into the meat of it. Everything we've done, it's been great, but this is going to be the most important piece of the puzzle. If you miss this part of it, I think you would have missed a whole lot. Everything we're doing, at the end of the day, we need to do the assessment. And this is where it becomes very important. So let me quickly share my screen, and we'll do like the first couple together. Then I'll make you all work as a team, and we would this is the most important part. Once we work as a team, I'll send you all the reporting mechanism we're going to use. If you remember again, you can remember some of these categories. If you guys can see my screen. So your company will bring you to this. This is what you will see in real environment. They would have issues and they will tell you this is where we are, blah, blah, blah. And you just want to check where they are. So let's say asset management here, inventory control, hardware, software, you can see here. The question here was, do we run automated discovery weekly? They said we rely on, no bring your own devices. We rely on SCCM in this case. Okay. Um, I have a question here also. Inventory inventory and control of software assets. I asked them, is a whitelist enforced? They said only on servers, workstation or managed. Okay. I asked another question here. So based on this first response, I asked them, do we run automated discovery weekly? All right. They said no. All right. So in that case, you will make a decision and say, well, maybe I'll give them 2 years. Let me ask another question here. They said, I asked them, is a whitelist enforced? They said only on servers, workstation, or managed. Okay. In that case, I may have to push them to 2 years because I'm not very comfortable there with that response. Another question here, vulnerability management, for example, and I'm here right now. I could ask them that the question was, how fast are critical patches applied? They said critical in 30 days, scanner run monthly. Hmm. So my question is that reasonable? Why would you run? What do you guys think? What do we score them here? If I ask them how fast are critical patches and they tell me 30 days, scanner run monthly, what do you guys, how would you score them? Let me see what you think. Let me make it bold. Somebody says blood. Let me make it bold. How would you score them here? Go ahead and score them. Let me see what you guys think. Yeah, I'll probably go for one or two too, or yeah, maybe one just to find their trouble so they can tell me what they do. Because if you tell me you're scanning critical 30 days, that is a problem for me. I mean, it's critical for a reason, right? So I'll probably do one like you guys said, really, because that's a big one. Okay, look at another area here. They said, let me reduce this also. Control use of admin privilege. So the question was MFA on all admin accounts. They said MFA on domain admins only. Okay. I asked them, are CIS benchmark applied? They said builds adding once, drift not monitored. So you could tell, yeah, this is a very interesting case. So I'll probably go with two there, right? So now I've put these guys have been, so let's say the first, all the ones in yellow, I've done it. But let me go down a little bit. I'm going to remove all these other ones and I would like you all to work on it. Look at their responses. Now, you will notice one thing, ladies and gentlemen, as they are changing, as we score them, if you look at this second tab, automatically this tab is changing. You can tell here, right? These tabs are changing too. So this gives us an indication of what it will look like, right? So I would like us to work as a team. You know what? Let me do two more so that we just have like the last. I'll do it up to 8. Then you guys will do 8 to 18, right? So, or you know what? Let me do it to 10. So we just have 8 to do. So let's say logging and monitoring. I asked them, is there a central SIM coverage? They said 80% of servers, workstation not monitored. That's a big concern for me. If you're not monitoring the workstation, what do you guys think? Let me see what you guys call them. One, I agree with that. Okay, let's see another one. I asked them, uh, did we have attachment sandboxing? You know, okay, so let's see what they have here. Phishing and drive and by download are top initial vectors. Limited sandboxing. I'll probably just do one here too. Now, remember again, some environments are not matured, and that's okay. The whole essence of us coming in is to evaluate the environment. It does not have to be matured. Some environments are more mature than the other. Let me give an example. If you have an environment that just went through a merger and acquisition, if the parent company is publicly traded and the new acquired company was private and also headquarters in, let's say, Latin America, this is a real life story I'm giving you, right? I think it's fair to say culturally there would be a lot of challenge before they step up and be ready for compliance. So in that situation, I would bet you their first 3 years will be horrible and it's normal. Another scenario I'll give you is oil and gas, a new acquisition of three new subsidiaries. Each of these subsidiaries are multi-billion dollar company, maybe like not too much, but maybe like 2 billion, 1 point something billion, 1 point something. So three subsidiaries bought by a big oil and gas, right? So those three subsidiaries, naturally, they don't have as many staff as the big guys, but their security posture equally was not as good because they are new. So typically the first couple of years would be immature. Out of one to five, if a company their first year has 1.6, 1.7, that is pretty good. It's okay. Second year, based on my assessment and my feedback, and once they work on it, I expect you to be at 2.1, which is big. So don't look at it, forget the number. Look at the body of work. Because think of each of those numbers are big processes that requires people potentially being hired, building of new processes, implementing new technology, cost involved. So it's a lot of decisioning. A lot of things will not be touched because they don't have the budget for it, right? So think of it from that angle. So if I see a little shift, if somebody moves from 1.8 in 1 year to 2.3, I jump. I'm so happy because that's huge. That's a big jump actually. By the third year, they are getting to maybe 3 or 2.8, 2.9. Bingo, that's a big one. Then by the fourth, fifth year, then we can now be saying maybe they are 3.4, 3.5. That's a big maturity. That's awesome, actually. If you get to 3.8, oh, then you are really self-sustaining. You are just very efficient at that point. You've implemented a lot of solutions, a lot of system processes, technology, and it's just beautiful. Especially if you are part of it, seeing the growth of a company over time. It's just beautiful, really. So, okay, let's say another one. Eight, vulnerability management. Do we have EDR coverage, real-time responses? They said um, antivirus on all, EDR pilot 20%. So I can tell this is not a lot of maturity. I asked them, do we do quarterly port scan? Do you have firewall rules review? They said we just do yearly scan and rules ad hoc as needed. So definitely we give them 1 year. So I would like you all to work on 10 to 18, and if you notice when you look at this CIS control here, you'll see that it's changing here, right? So you guys just work on the last three. Then after you work on it, I'm going to send you a prompt to use. And the prompt will be something you're going to use to build your report. Very important. I'll show you what that prompt looks like real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Give me 1 second to show you what it will look like. If you've not logged on to the, let me show you guys. If you've not logged on to the system, please make sure you log on. These are very important stuff. Everything we did here is here. You can learn so much with this process. But let me show you guys the, the final report prompt I want us to use. We're going to come here, copy, and make changes to, oh, sure. I can't. Okay, let me try and put this up real quick. Final prompt. If you are not in the group for the internship, please make sure you join that group because I'm going to paste something there right now. Let me see if I can paste this to our chat here. It might not allow me to paste it, but let me paste it. Oh, it does. All right, this is going to be the prompt you are going to use. Let me show you what it will look like after you do your assessment. There are three tools we use in our community. Some of us use Cloudy.ai. Some of us use OpenAI, ChatGPT. I'll show you how we use both of them and the way the result will look like. It's pretty awesome. I'll tell you the one we prefer or the one I like personally. You can use anyone you want to. It's just preference, right? I like for assessment work, we love Cloudy because it pulls it in an amazing professional way. So let's say, this is my result, for example. You all would have your own result. While this guy is working, I'll show you another one. I'll go to ChatGPT here, for example. Then I'll come here and paste the prompt I gave to you. Then you just, let me see if you guys are seeing my screen. So once you run the prompt, it's going to pull, let it do its magic, give it like 2 minutes. Then it will give you an amazing report that we can now leverage and choose somebody to present for your group at the end of the day and be ready to talk about each one of those areas, what your observation was at the end of the day. So if you look at this one, I'm looking here, it pulled it into a Word document for me. You guys can see the Word document. Let me open the Word document so you guys can see what it looks like for me. Let me open the Word document for you all to see. I love the version for Cloudy personally, but let me show you what the Word document looks like. It's pretty good too. Now, let me tell you all something. Believe it or not, some years back, as far back as 3 years ago, report will take you at best 3 days. 3 days. You can imagine what I'm doing now. Like, it looks so quick, and you know, you can imagine. But this is amazing. But anyway, so this is whatever your assessment is. When you guys are done with assessment, your report will look like this. Okay. But let me show you another type that we love so much. Those of us in our community would appreciate this. Oh, you might have seen this. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, shoot. Let me show you guys. I love this so much, guys. For those of us that were in consulting for many years, you can appreciate this. It's like what Ernst& Young, Deloitte, or McKinsey would do. Look at the report, ladies and gentlemen. This is Cloudy. Cloudy is just on steroid when it comes to report. It's insane. The way it makes the report looks good. The executive summary, it talks about the key strengths, then it breaks it down into like a dashboard. It will tell you the priority area. It will even show you the scale of each one of those domain areas. You can see the summary of the findings. It's just beautiful. Then the critical areas that have issues, it will show you real quick. Let me see if you guys are seeing my screen. Yeah, you can see. So then you can see the table here. It's breaking it down to another level entirely, you know? So I mean, it's just beautiful. And you can publish it, you can export it as a document, but this is really good stuff. So in your team, what you're going to do, step one, complete the assessment, which I'm going to share right now. I'm going to share that with you all right now. Start from number 10. You'll see it blank. I'm going to send it to you all. Once you get it, do me a favor. Just give me thumbs up that you got it. There we can, I will just say 073125. All right. I'm going to share it in the WhatsApp group. Unfortunately, with Zoom, we cannot share directly. If somebody knows how to share directly on Zoom, let me know. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to send it to you all on the WhatsApp group for the internship WhatsApp group. If you're not in that group, you might not see it, but I'm going to send it right now to you all. If you receive it, do me a favor, just give me thumbs up. You got it. It should be in that group. I just sent it to you all right now. Once you get it, just give me thumbs up. You got it. I just sent it to the internship group. Once you get it, just give me thumbs up. You got it. Can you all check real quick? Okay, I think some of you got it already. Excellent. Let me share it in some other groups out there so you all can have access to it. Let's see. All right, let's go. Okay, cool. I think most of you got it. I mean, if you don't have it, most of you should have it, and you can share it in your community once we get into our working session. Make sure, very important, ladies and gentlemen, when you get to your group, you will hear a few seconds of silence. If you miss out on this, honestly, you've missed out on the experience of the program. When I put you in a group, I need you to be part of that group. Just have fun with it. We're going to be like, we'll have 5 groups, and each group, or let's say 6 groups, or what, let's make it 7 groups. Within your 7 groups, do me a favor, just be engaged. There's no leader, just volunteer immediately. Just say, okay, guys, let me just show you my screen. Share your screen with others and let us learn together. I'll be bouncing within the group. Open the document, put your own value, then copy and paste it with the report I gave, and just have fun. And I'll send the prompt also to that group, okay? All right, let's do that real quick. We'll be back in the next 20 minutes or 25 minutes, then we'll wrap it up. I want you to present. So choose the presenter. You see me ask you all to select a presenter. So once you're done, select a presenter. We'll do this for 30 minutes. If this is clear, please give me a thumbs up. And today again, I'll make you build resume, believe it or not. I'll make you all build your resume before you go. What about that? Why not? I'll make you all build. If it makes sense, give me a thumbs up real quick, everybody. All right. So somebody said we don't do unfortunate here, Mr. Whoever that is, Bena. All right. So let's have fun. Again, once you have the group open, please just take leadership. Don't wait for anybody. Just start sharing. The last thing you want to do, and I'll challenge everybody here, the last thing you need to do is you chilling and thinking, oh, let them be talking and I'll be watching them talk. If you do that, you've cheated yourself big time, I'll guarantee you, because they're just going to exercise their muscle of, presentation, muscle of interaction in project environment, and you are just chilling and thinking, oh, let them be talking, I listen. You're cheating yourself. Don't do it. So be very engaged, be involved, and have fun. All right, see you guys in the next 30 minutes. I'll bring you all back. All right.